All right. So I haven't been on YouTube because they had me in jail. So starting this week, I'm gonna start as I healed from my surgery now. So I'm feeling a lot better. Almost like fully there. This week, I'm gonna start to do like try to do daily posts with either readings or channeling, or I'll try after this week to see like how I'm feeling by Monday, Tuesday. I want to start doing like a everyday type of thing here on YouTube, as well as whatever else. But we're here tonight because I'm gonna wait to see if anybody else jumps on. If not, I'll just begin speaking. Hi guys, love and light to you. How you doing? So if you're just this your first time tuning in, you have to say this right because you never know. I got my master's in shadow work. I got my bachelor's in karmic clearing. I pretty much got my certificates and my degree in a lot of self-taught stuff, but a lot of learned things through studies and all that stuff. Hey Laurie. So it's funny because I was thinking about you before. I was making a video on Cancers and Virgos, and I made it, and it was about why I thought that Cancers and Virgos could be a good couple or good friends. Good. Hi Jariana. I'm doing well, guys. I just came out of YouTube jail. They released me. I got the handcuffs off. I'm out. So I'm here and I'm talking about all this stuff. And one of the things I wanted to tell you guys that I learned, which I'm super grateful that I had the surgery, because I was able to really sit back and I actually did a lot of shadow clearing this week. A lot. This was like it's the final countdown. That's how I feel like it was like, hey Paige, hello everyone. Love and light to you guys. Hope you're doing well. So there was a lot of things taking place energetically. The tipsy tea leaf oracle. I'm healed, so we'll do our live together soon, okay? Probably next week coming up. So I feel like I'm almost fully healed. Hello, Dio. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about this. It's important. If you're here, obviously your guides definitely guided you to this video. So it's so important to know this. One of the things that I was able to do this week while I was in recovery from the surgery was, first of all, I was definitely shown some things from the past. The shadow self came in back in and was like, hey, remember me? And I was like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? And I like tried to play with it for a second or two, and it just wasn't working out for me. And then I moved forward really quickly. Like I bounced back real quick. And that was a great recognition point for myself. And if you felt like you recognized something this week, it's for a reason. This is a collective energetic like standpoint, like where the hello Erica, this is where the collective is. You should be feeling this collectively, because I know if you guys are here, it's because you resonate with the parts of me that's you, right? That's our higher self. Hey Millie, I'm glad you guys are all here, because okay, so let me just, okay, so this is the way I'm gonna say it to you. Karmically, past life stuff has really been taking the front seat for a while for us right now, like for a lot of us, right? Coming back in. As we are connected to things in the past lives, we also, okay, this is going to be a message for you guys. I'm sure somebody's this is a message that's coming in. Karmically, we're all tied and connected to things from the past life, right? Yeah, we are. But in a negative form, you could say, but then again, a lot of us are connected to a lot of good things from our past lives. And what I'm picking up here is that now in this moment, I would say expect in these next few months to be really receiving some huge karmic rewards. This is how I'm going to put it to you. Let's just say in a past life, right? You owned a business and someone stole from you. They took everything from you, right? In this lifetime, you were ready to like face that, and you did a lot of shadow work for whatever they stole or took from you that took away your power. And now it's like the guides are stepping back in and they're setting up shop with you. Like they're setting up shop with you, and they're helping you to get all of these karmic rewards back that are owed to you, essentially owed to you. This is not like something you're stealing from anybody else. You're not taking anything away from anybody else, but this was owed to you. Keeping it on a positive note, right? So but I'm gonna address this, and this will probably be one of the last times that we address this, but it will be something so you guys could understand. You could have like dark energy around you. It doesn't mean they're attached to you. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Like, you guys could have dark energy around you. Doesn't mean they're attached to you. It just means that they're attached to you. You understand that? You want me to say it again? Doesn't mean they're attached to you. It just means that they're attached to you. It's not like they're physically attached to you or your space. We had a lot of shedding this past month. It was the shedding. Cancer season was all about the shedding of the, wow, so much clearing in the home space and the family dynamic. Anything that you were repeating, anything that you were contemplating on changing, it's like, ooh, the home is changing up. I'm hearing you're gonna get that house. I don't know if somebody's trying to rent I'm seeing somebody turn the keys to an apartment door, and they're walking in and they got the approval on the lease. So I don't know what that's about. But the death and the rebirth process that was happening here, you might not be feeling it. Not everyone's feeling it. This message is not for everyone. And I want to say that I said something the other day in one of my videos, and I said one of the most important things you need to do is forgive, because you have to forgive, because you were definitely a piece of shit in one lifetime too. Like, let's really keep it real, right? So we have to let go and forgive. But my guides are really guiding me to talk about some real positive stuff here, because we're letting go of the past in all forms and all ways. Like, we're not even going to address things that were bothering us or we're picking up in the past. These are people too, and I'm seeing a girl with like black hair who is like not your friend, is what I'm hearing. And she's I don't know, I'm seeing a red dot, so I'm referring that to Indian, I think. She's not your friend. I'm just hearing that very strongly. There could be somebody in your midst that you were like dealing with, or somebody you were talking to, somebody you thought was your friend, and maybe you stopped talking to them, or you just know, like, something inside you tells you, like, why do I talk to this person? Like, it's like a fake friendship, I'm hearing. And that's what we've been experiencing these past few months. Like, we've let go of these people that were not for our highest good. And it's not to say it's anybody in particular, but I feel like somebody's getting a message here that these people that you let go of, these low entity vibrations, these bloodsuckers, these leeches, these vampiric energy, blood-sucking, life force diluting creeps. Like, here's the thing, love and light to everyone, but I'm telling you right now, I'm really hearing this. So if you're hearing this is for you. It's like you've like almost like mastered this. You've mastered the scene, I'm hearing. You beat out the competition. And I'm hearing it like this, but it could be metaphorically speaking. You have really changed the way you think, and that's really saving a lot of your headaches. I'm hearing really big message here for somebody. Or the way you were doing things, the way you were holding space to things, you're not holding the space to that anymore. It's like somebody who believed in something before and now is like seeing the truth, and finally it's like being revealed to them, and they have absolutely no feelings about it anymore. Like they're, it's like you learn. I'm listening to this samadhi a lot, right? And I swear one of my favorite things they talk about is not feeling every time you have a thought. Just, it's a thought, let it pass, and that's it. You have talks with yourself. Yeah, this is a big moment for you. I'm hearing that so strongly. This is a huge moment for you. So if you were doubting your capabilities, I'm hearing that. If you were doubting your abilities, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that. If you were doubting your abilities or capabilities, if you were doubting, like, you're not going to doubt no more. Like, this is how I'm hearing it, this is how I'm feeling it, this is how I'm picking it up. It's like clear, ooh, girl, you guys don't even know. I don't know about you, but I'm seeing like a film of auric light all around you and the people that you love and care about. Like, you have to understand something. Yeah, Dio, vacation tomorrow. Enjoy it for me, girl. Because as soon as I heal, we're we're moving. We're moving. So I got a lot to do this month, but and next month in August. But I'm not doubting my abilities anymore. Listen, this is what Spirit's telling you right now. If you were doubting your abilities, you were doubting your capabilities, and you questioned anything. Hey, Shanetta. And you questioned anything. Like, that's funny. Look how I'm doing, like, the eye. That's funny. I went like that. And it's like, the things that you used to see as evil, now you see as enlightenment. Things that you used to see as good, now you see them for what they are. Like, the truth is fully being portrayed truthfully too. It's no more of an illusion. You're ooh, my right eye, heat in the right eye here. You're seeing things for what they are. You're understanding that everything is an illusion, but everything's real at the same time. And so this is a message for you right now. It's like Spirit's telling you, this way of you thinking, everything's real and everything's not real. It all depends on what you choose to make your reality in this moment. This is the biggest message I have for you. And I'm gonna talk until you guys understand this message, because I could pull all the tarot cards I want right now, but nothing's gonna come out of it the way it's coming out of this channeling ability, okay? Tarot cards can help me lead you and guide you, but when I'm channeling, Spirit is directly giving me the message for you right now that's watching. When I'm doing tarot, it's the cards, and now I'm picking up messages that are directed towards the people that will watch or are watching this video right now. So one of the things that I want to say that is becoming very clear to the ascended light workers, to the people that are really working on themselves. I'm seeing 16 and I saw 166 there. That is all about family and karma and clearing and new beginnings, okay? One of the main important valuable things that you need to understand right now is this. It's, people can believe a lie, people can believe lies because they choose to, right? It's like nobody, that person, that one friend, you've been this one friend before, and you try to tell them 100 times, bro, like, this guy is no good for you. You need to leave them. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I feel something's up with him. You need to leave him. Like, he needs to go. And they just don't get it. And they don't get it. And they don't believe, they don't see the truth. So in their version, their mind, this person is good for them and you're not. You're the one who's filling them up with toxic thoughts and toxic feelings when you're trying to give them the truth of what's happening. That's what it's like when somebody wants to live in an illusion. They want to lie to themselves. They want to be lied to, okay? We've all been there. We've all done that. I've had people tell me, yo, he's no good. You need to leave him, or don't stop talking to her. She's mad toxic. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're just, you're seeing it too much, You're seeing it too much. But honestly, at the end of the day, this is where your guides are telling you right now. This is where you need to stop seeing things. Yep, and then it's right in you tell me, yeah. This is where you need to stop seeing things like the way, like that anymore. I mean, this is like the most important, let's clear the energy. The most important thing you need to find out for yourself right now, this is what I'm hearing. We all need to find out for ourselves right now. This is what we all need to do right now. It's just work on what you feel is valuable and important to you. And focus on you. I'm hearing be selfish. I'm hearing you already gave enough. How much, like, oh, I'm getting heat in the right here, guys. This is be selfish. Keep clear of the thoughts about that situation, that person. It could be that person. It could be a person you need to keep clear of thoughts of, or a situation. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. It's like, it's past already. It's already past. You broke. Look, you have really done some deep work here. I feel like you need to hear this, that you have done some really powerful work here with healing, and you're aware of how powerful it is, but you're not aware of how powerful it is. The power that you're holding at this moment is not only seen by spirit, it is seen, the rain started right when I was giving this message. This is the cleanse. This is like the spiritual acid pouring over your body, not harming you at all, but cleaning and clearing everything off your aura. Everything that's not serving your highest good. It is bye-bye. It is see you later. I don't need you no more. I don't want to see you no more. This has to do with, of course, actual detoxification of the body is one of the things that we all have to work on, including myself, but, everybody does things in their own time, in their own moment. And I find it so interesting. It's so dark and it's rainy right now. But I'm feeling like that rain as like a cleanse, I feel like the air is coming in. There's a major cleaning, cleansing. This is the kind of feeling that I'm getting that has the tingling in my body. It feels like I'm tingling everywhere in my body right now. It's like almost like your guides are really stepping into, actually telling you, it's the birth of a new creation. I'm hearing the birth of a new creation. This is going to be, this is going to be one of those times in your lives. I'm hearing now. I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Oh, yes. It's funny because I had a dream this morning and I heard, after this you won't have to deal with him anymore. And I was like, what's that about? And okay, who here has like drama in the astral? Like in the astral, what the astral is? This realities we've created throughout space and time. Okay, believe it or not, it's the multiverse is real. And when we create our thoughts and we really feel our thoughts out, and we have dreams about it, it's the astral, and we're projecting our feelings and creating sort of a whole storyline, a basis in the astral. And so this is, I really beg you to step out of the astral dimensions, because remember the lower astral dimensions, when you're there a lot in your dreams and you see yourself in these lower, it's because you're creating it with your mind, your thought here in this reality. It's interesting to know that since I've stopped thinking about those things and the negative thoughts and doing this and doing that, dude, my dreams get so annoying. Why is there so much drama? Thank you, Jariana. I'm going to explain that to you right now. That's pretty much why I jumped on here. When we create like thoughts here in this reality, obviously like in this 3D dimension, and we're constantly like, it's almost obsessive, in a sense. And then we dream. It's like we pull ourselves into that astral reality, and in that astral reality, here comes these past, you see that rain that's going in right now? Here comes these past energies that see that you're still in these negative, low vibrational thoughts, and they have access to you in that way. If you raise your vibration and you continue to do so, it's very, very hard for a being, an entity, a reptilian frequency to get even near you, because your light force will be too powerful for them to even withstand. So at this present moment, as I'm telling you, this week alone, not only that, but I've stepped outside, talked to the spirit animals and talked to my spirit guides, done many meditations this week alone. And where one of the most powerful meditations that I did was I envisioned myself walking up these staircases, and then I went through this forest, and in that forest there was a castle. I kept seeing the visions clearly, like they were coming to me clearly. I saw a beautiful staircase. It was like holographic looking, like it was like those like tones, like when you get your nails done you change the colors. It was like that, translucent. There you go. And I walked up the stairs, and then I envisioned the forest. The forest was beautiful. It had all these gorgeous butterflies. It was just magnificent. And at the end of the forest, there was this big white castle in the sky, and it was gorgeous. It looked like the Oz castle, but it was white, and it was sparkly with like crystals, like crystal diamonds, angel crystals all over it. And as I walked in there, I met this woman who I believe to be my higher self, because they wouldn't let me see her face. I only saw her body, and she was everything that I envisioned myself being here in this lifetime. She was feminine, she was thin, beautiful, and I don't mean thin as in skinny. I'm talking about she was fit, like she was healthy. She had a white dress on with like a red band around her waist, and she was very strong, and she was kind of ruling her own little kingdom there. It was like thousands and thousands of people standing around these balconies. They were standing up these balconies, and in those balconies, they were like looking down at me, and they were like, "You got this, come on, you got this." And she would not show me her face. Once again, I could not see her face, and I swore it was my higher self. I swear it was like, because she's like letting me know, I can't show you, it's you, or you're not going to see you here because I'm you, but I'm not, I don't even look like you in this dimension. I'm just a higher vibrational version of you. And so she said to me, "Tell me what you need, and I'll help you." So I told her what I need, and I said, I need help with this, I need help with that, and whatever. That's my personal things that I said to her. I'm not going to put out into the low vibrational energies to know what I need, so they could take what I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like anybody can anyway, because we're protected here. So that meditation will help you a lot if you just step into your really get into the really get into that position where you see yourself doing this, and you're going to like meet with your guides. I have Moldavite on here. As people say, Moldavite can be very powerful, and some people find it too intense. It's not powerful enough for me. And I'm just going to tell you something right now. Like, what? There you go, the beat right there. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me saying, "Look at me, I'm special." No, this is why I'm going to tell you this, so you could realize that soon you will hear these same messages. And soon you will have these same experiences. And one of the things I recognize about myself is, like, I've been sleeping on my own abilities, and it's horrible to say this, but it's not horrible to say this. It's great to say this because it's recognizing my abilities were 10 times, a million times more powerful than I thought. And you have trouble talking to your higher self, just talk telepathically. Communicate through the third eye and through the mind. Spirit of Ascension, they're telepathic communicators. I'm a master telepathic communicator, so try to master the telepathic part of you. You can practice that on a daily basis through meditation or through, sometimes people have it naturally. One of the things I'll tell you, and I'm telling you this for yourself, is that you will. And when I say you will. Sooner or later, look at that. You lady are so spot on. Twin Flame had a mad experience, and you've said so many things that are spot on. And amen. Wish. I love you. I love you, darling. Yes, darling. Yes. Listen, for real. No, seriously. I'm gonna tell you this right now. My guides have told me to let you guys know the same thing. If you work really hard with them, not hard like you're not digging like stuff in the sun. It's not like you're going to be sweating this out. You're just going to go through massive shadow work and clearing and releasing, and you have to be willing to do that work. And if you're not, just it's okay. Nobody's judging you. Shadow work is a very intense process, and it is something that you're willing to go deep within the depths. It's like Dante's Inferno, Dante's comedy, when he goes through the steps of hell, and he gets to the door, and at the door the sign said, "Abandon, ye who enter here, abandon all hope." That's what it's like when you're ready to do shadow work. Abandon all hope. Abandon all thoughts that things are going to work out, it's going to be perfect, because you're going to go through some massive, you're going to go through some massive shadow clearing, and that's okay, because when we're shedding the shadow, It is supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to be comfortable. If it was supposed to be comfortable, it wouldn't be called shadow work. It would be called light work. Light working is a whole nother thing. When you're shadow working, you're also light working at the same time. You have to understand that duality, right? And especially if you're in a place of duality and understanding the concept of dark and light, yin and yang, masculine, feminine, your duality with the darkness and the light, you understand perfectly not to judge either side. One of the main things I could tell you right now that I don't do that has set me free this past week, I just stopped judging. Like, look at my face. Nothing makes me feel happy or sad. I'm sort of neutral. I'm neutral in the middle. I don't think of a thought and go, oh. I don't think of a thought and go, ah. It's like when I want to smile, when I laugh, I laugh. If something gets me upset, I look at and I tell myself right away, I catch myself really fast and tell myself not to let that, not to, it's like a pool. You dive in and now you're swimming in it. Just put your feet in the water and, oh, it's a thought. Okay, it's a little hot, it's a little cold. Okay, I'm going to let it back out. I'm not really comfortable with the temperature of this water, so I'm not jumping all the way in. That's what a thought is like. I'm not comfortable with that thought. I refuse to play games with this thought because I refuse to interact with this thought because I don't like the way it's making me feel. You have to be really neutral and sterile, okay, in your judgment with yourself first, obviously. But that's the thing. Once you're neutral and comfortable with yourself and you don't judge yourself at all, listen, freedom. Freedom doesn't come from money. It doesn't come from success. It doesn't come from that house you want. It doesn't come from that husband you want. It doesn't come from the kids who are perfect. It doesn't come from any of that. Freedom is going to come from you understanding that you need nothing at all to be successful. What even is successful? Another thing I want to give you, another message. And this is me bearing my honesty. For these past 2 years, I'm lying, for the past 7 years, I've been trying to manifest something that was very dear and near to my heart. And I worked very hard to manifest it. I did all the law of attraction and stuff. I focused on it. I thought about it. And every day or every night, or I would always think about it, and it was manifesting some way to get financial gain so that I can open up my own spiritual retreat, do lots of healing with people, whatever my plans were. And I kept obsessing about it, and I was obsessing about it to the point where I was like, and guess what? And this is what happens when you're manifesting something, you obsess about it. And no matter what your manifestation is at this point, it could be something totally different. When you start to obsess about it and it doesn't work out, now you start to think that you're not worthy of it, and it does start to take effect on your spirit. And you start to think of yourself and go, well, maybe the universe doesn't think I'm worthy of that. Maybe they don't think that I can handle something like that. Maybe they don't think I'm ready for something like that. Maybe I'm not worthy of that. Maybe that's not what they want for me to do. Maybe I don't deserve it. You just start thinking all of these like low vibrational things that are, first of all, don't even make any sense. They absolutely are wrong. That's not it at all. It's like this. This is what it is. And when I let it go, I've let it go just recently. I've let it all go and said, not like I let it go and gave up on it, because that's never going to happen. But it's more of the sense of like, okay, there are things that they want me to master, work on, go through myself, because interestingly enough, I was like, oh, what if I take a class for this, a course for that? I thought, what? Wait, hold on. I say, I know it's time. When it's time, it's time. If I master all of these things that people are trying to master by going through it myself, there is no school that's ever going to teach me this. What kind of is... it's because you have to manifest it and release it to the universe, because you have to have faith. Yeah, Millie, that too. Yeah, that's one of the things, but that's not it. Let's be real. How many of you have tried to manifest a fucking $50,000 check and it's not coming? Go ahead, tell me. Mostly all of us have tried, right? That's not it. I realized something about manifesting. It's not It's not about manifesting something and going, that's going to happen. I got it. It's mine. It's about just living, doing what you want. It's literally about letting go of it, completely surrendering it. It's letting it all go. Letting it all go and not over and over thinking about it and wondering about it. And that's not, I'm not too obsessive. Listen, what I'm saying to you is, in the steps of us trying to manifest what we want, we're forgetting to live happy in the moment that we're in. Many of us are stuck in the energy of trying to manifest and forgetting that life is right here in front of us and we're not living it because we're waiting for something to happen. You could say all you want. No, I don't do that. I manifest and I let go. Tell the truth. Tell the truth right now. You know, this is truth church. This is truth church, and I'm the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Let's be truthful. So many of us are manifesting and we're waiting for that thing to happen and we're forgetting to live our lives. And one of the reasons you're not manifesting it and all that is not because you're not worthy. It's not because you don't deserve it. It's not because you're not worthy. It's not because you don't deserve it. It's because you have to master some things before you can get some other things. And we're not talking about materialistic things. I am nowhere in my life or in my videos talking about materialistic things, because that's something that we have to understand. Again, you're not, it's not necessary to receive materialistic gain to be successful. Success is not, it's not a word that, it's not the right word to it's not the right definition that everybody's using for the word success. Success is something totally, it's within you. Success is something that comes from inside of you. So if you don't already feel successful right now in whatever you're doing, whatever that is, I don't care what it is, really don't. If you're a janitor at a school and you're the best janitor ever, and you feel that you're the best, you're the happiest person there, you're successful because you're the greatest at your job. I remember working at delis when I was younger and just being so proud of the sandwiches I would make and be like, look at this sandwich. Just silly things like that. And today, where's the passion, you know? We all make excuses, including me. I make plenty of them, and this is me being real with myself and everybody else. And honesty, truth and honesty is one of the things that really is going to, exactly, Shanetta, exactly. We're supposed to be enjoying the journey to the meditation, to the manifestation. That's because if you're just sitting around waiting to manifest, then it's like it becomes work, and now you're annoyed, you know. One of the things you have to realize and recognize, and what I'm hearing from Spirit right now, is the journey that you've taken all this time. It might not seem like it's nothing to you right now, and they're saying this to you, big words here, big words. But if you could, I'm hearing, if you could only see yourself the way we see you. There's a group of ascended beings, masters, sky gods, I'm hearing, and they're watching you. Some of them watch you with love and support, and some don't, and that's okay, because everybody can't like you. You're not for everybody. Let your inhibition shine. Let your inhibition go. The plans that you had, it seems like it's not unfolding right now, but it will. I just remember hearing something before, 7 to 8 months, and one in 7 months and one in 8 months, and I was like, you know, oh boy, you know. But when I think about it, in 6 to 7 months, if I focus hard, I can lose the weight I want to lose. I can process a routine for myself. I can do the things I've been saying I wanted to do. But all of this time that I've been in hermit mode, or we're in hermit mode, all of us, and if you're not, I'm hearing booking clients, or you're not busy at work, don't stress it, because that's why the universe is doing this, so you could learn right now, and you're learning a lot right now because you're not so busy. They're wanting you to slow down a little bit, because it got a little distracting, I'm hearing. I'm hearing Dariana or Tariana. I'm hearing Biden. I don't know why I'm hearing Biden. Maybe you're just not aware of the status you're gonna be taking. All right, so I was thinking, you guys, I don't know if you guys want to do this, but not tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wait a couple more days and just feel like, when I feel like my back is fully like I can sit up, because when I sit up for longer than 10 minutes, I'm in pain for like an hour after. So I've been kind of like doing that, and it's like my body's been telling me not to. So I want to do something with the people, like something that we can do together. I don't know if it's on Zoom or on YouTube, I'm not sure, but something where we could, like, I don't know. I know I want to do the classes again, but this time I want to teach master shadow working and karmic lessons and clearing. I want to do like a scheduled program, like really professionally, but you know, it's, listen, there's a regeneration of DNA right now happening. You know, it's weird because I jumped on here and I was tired when I jumped on. Excuse me. And now I'm even more tired, and it's for a reason. We're really being asked to meditate and focus on some things here. It's so quiet. It's weird because usually, like, I'm hearing vibration. It's so quiet. You know why? Because I just had like a massive experience with my guys, and I get emotional talking about it because I went out to the trees yesterday, and I said something to them that was so important, and I called out to the universe and said, please help me with this. Please help me with this. And they answered all my questions today, and they made me feel so at peace that it's like, it's so crazy, because I want to get this out to the world and be like, you don't understand. All you have to do is work with your guides, ask, look for the signs, do the work, do the shadow work. You got to be willing to do the work and do this. I'm not talking about work hard at your job, go to work and like get all the paperwork done today. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the work that is unseeable by the other people around you. They're not gonna appreciate. Nobody can appreciate the work you're doing but you. You don't need nobody's approval. You know, I remember stressing so hard and before going, and then I realized, like, you can't compare your life to anyone else's. And I remember stressing so hard, and I would watch some of these people, and this is not to talk shit. I'm just being honest here. This is just me being honest and bearing my soul and speaking honestly. I remember watching some people's videos, and I was like, why does she get so many like followers and likes, and like she's fake, like phony. And I used to get like, it's not jealous. It wasn't jealous, because jealousy is like a whole nother vibration. This is just me being honest. I'm not judging anybody. But I was at that time. I was judging them, and I was looking, I was going, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, are people this fucking retarded? Like, are they really this fake that they think that this person is like, can't they see through these people that it's all a facade and it's like a whole fucking clown circus show where they're like, no, like, yo, bitch, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But then I realized something. You know what? Everybody resonates with their own kind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. More like confused. You understand. It's, I have very, very few amount of watchers and people that are on my page and all that, and I'm not complaining. I'm happy about it. But what I'm saying is, I'm happy because we get to evolve and change together. But I'll tell you something. Anybody who's been resonating with me, my guys are saying, like, they don't even know how fucking special they are. They have no idea the amount of power they hold, because people in power like people in power. True power. Not the kind of power to take over people. Do you have TENS unit? It helps me with my lower back pain. I use it every day. It sends shocks to your muscles. Oh no, I just got surgery, Christy. It's not It's not something that I can heal with anything. It just needs to heal. It was like a muscle that it was like a torn muscle. What was it called? What are those called when you have like it's like a sac. They had a drain in my back. It's nothing like, serious, but it was something that they had to drain out because it was causing pain. It was like a cyst almost in my back, right? So they had to drain that out. And they cut it open a little tiny bit, but it's not like, big cut. Anyway, so, but that's going to go away. As soon as this heals, I won't have that problem anymore. I've been manifesting, meditating on healing that part of me. So what your guides are saying is you have absolutely people in true power respect people in true power. So if you're resonating with the videos, especially I'm hearing lately that I've been making and that I will be making, if people are resonating with it, it's because they've ascended, and that's just the bottom line. You've ascended. You're above the watermark. I'm hearing the equator. So I'm hearing the Egyptian pyramids, Sphinx, typhoid. Everything that you're asking for from your guides, they're hearing you, but they're like, I'm just hearing this for somebody. Just try to make your if you're making requests to the guides, okay, if you're making requests to them, make them ones that are like energetically vibratory. I'm hearing, because they're kind of like giving you the, it's ascension, man. You're in the ascension space. Like I was saying about the astral, don't engage. Unless you'll know when it's a message from the higher realms, because you'll remember it like clearly. You'll be like, oh, I remember that being said, and that's a message. But if it's like astral shit and you're like running around, that's not real. That's like a whole fake ass world that we just go to and for no reason. So I've stopped engaging. I really don't have any interest in walking around the astral and like astral projection and astral traveling, unless it's for somewhere for the highest dimension, like the Akashic records, or I could visit something that's important. I'm not interested. I really don't care what everybody's doing in the astral, family, not family, no offense. I don't care. If you're still in that low vibration dimension in the astral, then I don't want to visit you. And I don't care how much I loved you in a past life. You have to move forward with your shit. Like, I ain't got time for it. Like, honestly, I don't care. I cared before. I was like, oh, what's going on in the astral? I was going to visit everybody and uncles and cousins and friends, and I don't care. I don't. You know why I don't care? Because it's holding me back. It was holding me back a lot from ascending to my fullest potential. And now that I've released it and let it go, I've gotten the message, and I've gotten the nudge from my guide saying, hey, you've let go. You literally are stepping into the ascension, but you have to let go of it. You cannot hold on to it. Like don't engage. Okay, this is the message. Don't engage. If you're in the astral and you're waking up going, oh my God, I just had this. Ignore it. It was just a stupid dream. You're just doing, unless it's something where like a family member loved you in this lifetime, and they're coming in to be like, hey, this is what's happening. I need you to know this. That's a different story. And if it's coming from prophetic dreams, it will be big. Like, there'll be just things. You're not going to see people, basically. It's going to be a dream full of a lot of water and the elements and things like that. Very, very dramatic. And you'll wake up like, holy shit, that was a message, that I know something like that happened, like, or it's going to happen. It's going to take place. But if you have the astral dimension trying to play with you in any form, and I'm just going to say, because they play many, many roles in the astral dimension, spirit will fucking wear masks of faces of people that you know and love to try to trick you into believing, oh, it's me, don't you? No, I don't know you, and I don't care. And I'm not trying to be rude, and there's no feeling. Literally, if you were in my body, you'd go, wow, she really has no feeling for it. And then it's not in a negative way. I have no feeling for it, because I gotta say this. It's not their fault. It's not my fault. But I will say this. I can take responsibility fully for engaging for so long, that I even played in those dimensions that were nowhere near the vibration that I'm at right now. I allowed myself to go into these places and spaces because I was being nosy. Let's really call it a spade a spade. I was being nosy. And I recognize something. I really don't care if people who get readings by me, if I feel like if I'm giving, just yesterday, I gotta say, yesterday I gave, or the other day, I'm not sure when it was, a couple of days ago, I gave a reading to someone. And I'm telling her, she paid for the reading, right? She paid the $20 for the one, because no, my 1 hour readings are usually like an hour and 20 minutes. Maybe sometimes they go 2 hours, but I gotta stop doing that shit too. Because that 1 hour is a lot. It's a lot. I give a lot of information. It's like crazy. Like, it's crazy the amount of information a person will receive in one reading with me for half an hour or an hour. Anyway, the point of this is I gave the reading to this person, and I kept listening to her for the whole time. And everything I was saying to her, she was like, yeah, but I know, but... And I was like, you know what? I told my guides, I was like, listen, money's great and I love it, but like, from now on, when people book me, like, send people my way that are going to use the information that I'm pulling, you know, to them. And you know what? As if I've touched their lives, then that's different, because some people they just want to know about themselves, their ego self. They want to know information about themselves, and what am I hearing about them, and what am I feeling about them, and testing the person who's reading them. That's not what I'm about. I'm about soul growth, soul ascension, soul progression. And so I recognize that, you know, and that's why when I stopped doing all those readings I was doing before, you know why? Because 80% of those people that were watching the readings from before, they weren't using the information that I was given from spirit, from love and life, like channeling energy from high dimensions. They weren't using that information to help themselves ascend. So I'm not going to, you know, this is not an entertainment show. Like, you know how tarot readers say this is for entertainment purposes only? They are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not. I'm fucking not. Because if I was for entertainment purposes only, you'd see me hair done up, nails perfect, outfit on fleek, camera perfectly faced to my... You know, I'm not putting on a show for anybody, so spirit could be like, oh, well... You know, I talk to my guides. I understand that in order for me to grab attention, I have to be more professional and do this and blah, blah, blah. I get it. I really do. I really, really do. I'm not stupid. I understand the business aspect of it. But it just won't feel authentic. Like, I can't jump on here and be like, by the way, guys, I'm picking up a message, blah, 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 blah. Because at all times I'm channeling. It's raw info. And if I have to, by the time I'm done setting up, doing my hair, putting my fucking eyelashes on, wearing those fake ass nails that I get done once in a while. Once in a while I'll get nails, long nails, and you guys see it. I enjoy it for two months, and then I'm like, all right, enough of this shit. It's on and off for me. 3 months, my hair is perfectly dyed, nails perfectly done, toes on fleek, legs are shaved. 2 months, it's not. I'm a normal person, and like, I don't pretend to be perfect, and I don't wake up in the morning like I'm in the 1800s and have a fucking bath routine. Get up in the morning, roll my stockings on real slow, then jump in the bathtub, then sit with my book and my morning coffee. Get the fuck. Anybody got time for all that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not. I'm not here for that. Like, I really am not. I'm not. And here's the thing. Exactly. You know what, Millie? And a lot of people like you that do DM me, write to me, I'll get surprising messages from people that I never thought I would. And this is not about me, right? I'm not even just talking about me. This is a message, right? Authentic souls. It's so important. I mean, there might be a day that comes that maybe I'll have that assistance and I'll have someone who could set that up and all that, and all I have to do is walk in and work. But until then, I'm going to have to wing it, and I'm just going to have to do it how I do it, because that is one of the excuses a lot of people use. Well, I can't do YouTube videos because I don't have a space to work in. I don't have a good camera, and blah, 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 blah. Neither do I, hun. Neither do I. I have my phone, my little computer, and me. And me. And if people don't resonate with it, and I'm not fancy enough to grab their attention, that's not my problem. I'm not here for that. I'm here to help the people ascend that my soul has sent to help ascend. And whoever vibrates with that does. That's why I'm telling you, if there's something you want to do, something you want to create, just do it. Just do it. The only thing with me is when it comes to the music, like I have a song I want to record. I don't know how to do recording in the house. I'm not even going to try. Honestly, I don't have the brain for it. I do need help with that. That's something that's a difference. And I'm not making an excuse for that. I have to pay someone, go in the studio, record it, and leave. I don't have the patience to be sitting here mixing tracks and learning. I don't give a fuck about learning how to mix tracks. I really don't. I don't care about learning business. I don't want to go to school to learn business so I can manage finance. And I have family members that could do that. I get big enough, my brother, I'll be like, yo, bro, you're going to handle the money. You know what I'm saying? Yo, sis, do this. Yo, friend, do that. I'm not hiring strangers to take care of things for me. I'm hiring people I trust with my life. This is my goals, my wishes for life is to keep... Why would I go hire strangers when I got people around me that are very intelligent, friends that are very intelligent, followers that are very intelligent? At the end of the day... Here's the interesting thing, you guys. I learned to just accept things, right? And I've learned to just go with the flow. Literally go with the flow. Because when we are stuck and thinking, you know, I thought I did. Listen, this is me bearing my soul to you. So I know, Gina, I'm not worried about it. When I'm ready to know what I need and who to ask, I will be. But I wasn't ready. Now I'm ready, and my guides know that, and they know that. This past week, they've seen a transformation in my energy and just the way that I'm thinking. I'm not. Even today, I was having a couple of like negative. I cleared them quick. Those negative thoughts. I was like, no. I was like, no. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna work with what I got while I got it, and then when it's time for me to do the next level, everything I need will be brought to me just at the right time. I don't have to worry or overthink things or that's where I felt the freedom. Here's where the message lies in everything that I'm saying. The truth is the truth. You have to speak the truth in order for you to recognize what you want and you don't want. And one of the things that I had to be very honest with myself with was I was looking to like yeah, exactly. Yes, growth for everything. We're a soul tribe to support each other. Right, exactly. I was really looking to like get to that place. Like I need to look like this and do that because I had this mentality, which in a way, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, right? I was like, if I really want to be an example to people, I have to be like not skinny. I have to look healthy. My hair has to look good. My skin has to look really great, and my body has to be in shape, and you know, my nails and my clothes. This is what my mentality in a way. It does make a lot of sense, right? I was like, I need my own house, so I could show people like I got this, I got that, and because people see things, they don't even look at you anymore. That's the sad thing. That makes me very sad because we forget to we're always looking at the messenger, but we don't listen to the message, right? And so in my mind, it's not that I ever gave a fuck because the way I look, the things I do, I could live with it. I'm happy with it. I'm cool with it. But I always knew that there was this part of like, you have to like sort of like grab attention of people in order to make bigger changes and bigger steps. In this earth, on earth, people are materialistic. And all they see is what you got, not how intelligent, how wise, or what you've been through. Yeah, it's like the wisdom. You're welcome. You don't have to thank me for delivering these messages because guess what? I am you, you are me. And if we weren't each other, we wouldn't be here together right now, or whoever watches this later on. Because I'll tell you right now, that's why the message is... Excuse me. Oh my God. This rain is not helping with the pain, but it's okay. It'll stop. I don't take pain medication anymore. I took it the first 2 days of the surgery, and let me tell you something. I was like, no. I was like, thank God. You know, I remember when I used to love Percocet so much. I used to love it. Like it was my best friend. I took it for the surgery. I was like, ugh. I was like, I can't believe I ever liked these things. Oh my God, I feel like a crackhead. But it was because I was in a lot of pain. But I slept most of the time on them. It's so crazy. I had a miracle from the divine. I doubted at first, but it came true. Thank you, the divine. Yeah, we constantly are receiving miracles. That's the thing. That was one of my miracles. Just this week alone, you guys have to understand me this week alone, just experiencing that, and after the surgery feeling like when they gave me dilaudid and stuff, for me that was a big accomplishment, because like the old me would have been like asking for more drugs and, oh, I'm in pain, oh, I need more. Not this me. This me was like, I ain't trying to do none of this shit no more. Like, and I was so released, and I was like, whoa, I really am over this, because you know I hadn't gotten tested like that for a long time, and especially because something that discusses leveling up and then acting like your next level self to keep leveling on out. Okay, this rain is something else. Yeah, and you know, it's like that was one of my biggest revelations this week. Is like, whoa, whoa, this thing is like moving. That's crazy. It's like it was like it's like moving. This thing. It's so weird. I swore it was just moving. What the fuck? Yeah, I swear to God. But that was one of my things, you know, like this week alone, just recognizing that I'm like so over and past that kind of like toxic behaviors and lifestyle. Like I just, you know, that was a big part of me that I was like, I'm so proud of myself. I'll tell you, I can't tell you this week. I just can't explain it in words, the revelations that I've experienced this week. And the way I feel right now in this moment, it's like freedom. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's freedom. Googling health issues, don't do that. Don't do that, please, girl. Oh my God, why did my nipple have a sharp pain? Cancer, ovarian cancer. Oh no. It's always on some like death, die. No. I don't Google nothing no more. A lot of things I attribute to, it's the way we eat, you know? The way we eat, the way we sleep. Sometimes you can wake up with sharp pains in your body. Girl, big accomplishment. I've been there both. There with two with the pills, so I know. I know you're amazing. The strength you have, you show prom. Thank you. And if you've been through it, you understand, but other people do too. The wind blew my front door open today. I thought I locked and it didn't, but I had the chain on, thank God. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That was me tonight. Flo, that was me tonight. What? That was you tonight? What? I'm telling you, I feel like so different today, man. And I think one of the biggest parts of it is just me just like letting things go, man. Just fuck it. Like, you know, fuck it. If things take time, they take time. Whenever they happen, they happen. It's like when you put yourself in the energy of not giving a fuck, like a lot of things work out for you. That's the funny part. You ever notice like a child doesn't care if the mom is sick? It's gonna still cry and ask for food, right? Googling stuff. Don't do that, Gina, I'm telling you. You know, like when a baby's hungry and they want their milk, the mother didn't sleep all night. You think that baby wants the milk and cries for the milk and it gets the milk. And that's one of the reasons why a baby is successful in growing up, because they don't think about, is my mom okay? They're just like, nah, I just need that milk right now. Like they just cry and they get it. Like it's not about, that's how you get successful. That's how you get whatever the word successful, I don't even know what that word really means, but that's how you get what you need out of life. It's to stop thinking about why is this, who is that, what do you, who are you, that, what are they, why are they, why is this, who is that, you know? It's to just go with it. Like let it just go. Like let it go. Like, you know, I was one of those people that just like worried about everybody else's feelings too. That was one of my toxic traits. And that's, if you think that's a toxic trait, that's how you know. Are you a shitty person? I mean, you're literally worried about how other people are feeling. How are you a bad person in any form or another? When you care about how other people, I don't care today, because guess what? It's not that I don't care. I wish everybody really the best. But one of the tricks is to understand you got to stop caring about how everybody else is feeling and care about how you feel too. You know, that's coming from a Virgo. All right, a Virgo who was so concerned with everybody, didn't want anybody harmed, that even those who kept attacking me and bothering me, instead of wishing, I would just stand outside and pray for them. Like, Spirit, please guide them. I pray that you politely and kindly, gently remove them from my life. But now I'm just like, yo, just remove them. Like, I'm not like, just, you know, do what you gotta do. Take it away. I'll give you here, pass the baton to you. Take care of that, handle that. however they gotta go, they gotta go. Ain't nobody got no time for nurturing and caring. They gotta go, they gotta go. It's time. Like, you ain't nobody got time to be nice anymore. Because you know what? No more Mr. Nice Guy. Not when you keep fucking with people. People keep fucking with you. They press you, they press you, they press you. Then when you fucking blow up, they're gonna be real sorry about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's real important to just keep yourself clear from anybody who's wishing you any bad, you know? Everyone the best. The past is the past, but I have to be selfish for me for the first time in my life. Really. Yeah, I'm getting sharp pains in my stomach. I really have to do a cleanse. I've really been slacking on it, but it's okay. It's okay. Because I have a lot of things this month. Is going to be busy, and then by next month, hopefully, I'll be able to invite a couple of you to my pool and we can hang out and stuff, because I'm moving to a space for a pool. So I'm praying and hoping that everything works out. We'll see, you know, still working on some last minute paperwork stuff. And then maybe I'll have a few people over and we'll hang out in the pool before the summer completely closes out. And I'll maybe even do like a healing thing there or some readings and stuff. I don't know, but I can't just invite random people. It'd have to be people I trust. But anyway, I love you guys. Love and light to you. I gotta take a nice bath for a while. I'm just gonna do some crystals and candles and just sit my body in the bath for a little bit. Put some heat on my lower back. I love you guys. You know, at this time, if the shadow self is popping back up, just thank it for the work it's done. Thank you, shadow. Thank you. No. No. Seriously, thank you. No, I'm good. Thanks. I'm good. Thanks. No, seriously, no, I'm really good. It's okay. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good. You know, it's good. When you're feeling better, don't forget to celebrate yourself. Oh, Christy, you know, thank you for saying that. I really do need a vacation. And I don't like to go on vacation alone. Listen, honestly, I have a daughter. She's 11. If anybody has an 11-year-old daughter, let me know, because if I do decide to get like a little place for a few days, like a little vacation thing, I would like to go with my daughter and bring like a kid that she could talk to and play with, and an adult that I could drink wine with and we could talk. And I don't really have conversations with adults often, and when I do, a lot of times they're talking and I'm more listening, and it's more like, somebody listen to me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Nah, I talk a lot to spirit and my guides, and I'm good. So by the time I get to people, I'm pretty much like talked out. So, all right, guys, I love you. Ow. All right, love and light to you guys. I'm gonna relax for a little bit. I'm watching Pretty in Pink. I like to watch classic movies. They're my favorite. Okay, guys. Work on yourself. Shadow work. Shadow work is clearing now, so don't stay in the mentality of, oh, shadow work, but you know, just know that it's clearing up, okay? Melody, everybody, I'm gonna be doing classes and I'm thinking about doing like $10 a class, because a lot of people are broke right now. They really are. So I was thinking like, you know, 6 classes for $60 or something like that, or you know what I mean? I don't know, because I really like doing the classes. I feel like we get a lot of healing out of that. I love you, love and light. I'll see you guys later. Look at this shit. Look, it's the Big Dipper. Bye, guys.